All right, we're going to go ahead and do a review of this XREXS large wall digital wall clock. This is a Wi-Fi sync wall clock. So this is different from the other wall clocks that XREXS offers. So this one actually syncs up to your phone and gives you the time via Wi-Fi, so you get accurate time. So that is really cool. The cool thing about this particular wall clock, it's 16.5 inches wide. It tells the temperature, the date, week, it's great for the home, for the office. Now, just so you know, XREXS, they sent me this wall clock to go ahead and do a review. So I am sharing my thoughts and opinions on this product, but I'm not getting paid for it. So this is to help you make the best possible purchasing decision, okay? So I've already taken it out of the box. We'll go ahead and take that away, and we'll put the box off to the side. And we'll just kind of show you and give you the basic rundown of this wall clock, all right? So it is 16.5 inches wide. This is the display right here that you're looking at. It's not plugged in. It does come with right here the plug, so we'll put that off to the side, and this is the actual remote. Okay, so if we go ahead and we open the remote, you can see the remote right there through the plastic, but there it is right there, and you can do all the settings within the wall clock right there. And then it does come with some mounting holes, so there are some holes in the back of this actual unit that you can go ahead and you can hang this on the wall for, so you can see the mounting holes that are right there. So you can go ahead, place this template up onto the wall. The crosshairs are really where the screw or the nail needs to go, and then you can go ahead and mount this wall clock onto the actual wall itself. And then, of course, we do get instructions. All right, so this is your very basic wall clock, with the exception that it does Wi-Fi. Now, I'm not going to show the Wi-Fi on this and how to set it up, because the instructions right here, as you can see, the instructions right here tell you exactly how to set up the Wi-Fi on this. And so you're going to be coming to this step right here. I don't know which step it is on page 2, but you're going to come to this step, and it's going to tell you exactly how to set up the Wi-Fi right here. Connect the Wi-Fi. Please don't forget your own Wi-Fi network before you connect. So make sure that you are following the instructions on here to go ahead and set this up. I will set it up, but I won't be able to show you on my phone how I've set it up. All right. So basically, long story short, you're just going to want to enter that number 192.168.88.1 into your phone's web browser, and then you should be able to figure it out from there. Okay, so that's pretty much what you need to know. That's the difference in this particular wall clock. All right, just so you know here, of course, if we look at the wall clock and we go back to the review, it's got all the same settings as their other wall clocks. It's got a snooze, a set, 24-hour or a 12-hour time clock. You can change the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. You can set an alarm, a timer on it, and then you can adjust the brightness here to high, low, and then right here is going to be the place where you have the batteries. The batteries are going to be the thing that keeps the wall clock running when it is unplugged, all right? So it's not going to show the display, it just keeps the time, all right? And then, of course, this is where the power in goes. I'm not sure if you can see it right there. It says power in, and the cord exit comes out right here, and this is where you would plug it in to the wall. All right, so it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Nothing terribly complicated about this. It does have a stand like their other wall clocks, so you can go ahead and stand this up, and you can display it, maybe in a bedroom or whatever. So that's kind of the cool thing about this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug this in, and we will share with you what this looks like and how it displays. So let's go ahead and get to that. Okay, so there you go. There's the wall clock right there. Now this is a blue color. Okay, so this is the blue color for it, and yeah, you can pretty much see it right there. Now, if we grab the remote here, we would need to just basically, take the batteries out, because they do have a plastic cover on them so that they can protect the batteries. But this is really so that you can get started with the setting of the wall of the time on the wall clock itself. So you can see I just taken that off, and then we're just going to go ahead and, oops, I think I placed that in wrong. So yeah, here it is. Now I can, there's a couple things on this remote that you can go ahead and look at. It does have an on-off, so you can turn this on or off if you wanted to. You can set the time, you can set the alarm, you can do all the same things. Right now it says it's 22 degrees Celsius, so we can change that over to Fahrenheit by pressing that, and once it flips over, you can see that it is 71 degrees Fahrenheit right there. See, you can go ahead and change that out right there, okay? You could set the timer. You can set this to being a PM, 12-hour clock or 24-hour clock. You just got to press this. It says 12:03, and we're recording this in the morning, so it's not really going to show anything that's beyond 12 p.m. So we can go ahead and do that and set the time on it here in a little bit. It does have a timer, and then we can go ahead and set the time. Let's go ahead and set the time on it. So yeah, we want English set. Daylight savings time on or off. So we want to set this to being off. So I'm in Arizona because we don't observe that. So we're going to go ahead and set that. We are in the year 2023. So there we go. So there's that right there, set. And then we are on January 19th. So I would want to come back January and then set. And then we want to add 19. And set. And it is officially 10:31. So we're going to go 10, set, 31. $32, just flipped over. So set. And that's how you set it. Now, that's pretty simple. Now, this does have a chime, so if you want to test the chime, you can go ahead and test the chime out. We can do that here in a second. Let's go ahead and let's show you that this does have a brightness setting. So I can set the brightness, so you can see right there, it does have a different brightness setting. So as I continue to just keep playing, you can set it as bright as you want or as dim as you want. All right, so I'm probably going to put this in a bedroom, and we'll have it like on a dim setting so that I can do this. You could put this in an office, and like this would look great in a podcast studio or a radio studio there. So we can go ahead and do that. This is the chime. That's how loud the chime sounds. It's pretty loud. So you could turn it up. It's got like 3 settings for that. So we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's pretty much all set. So then let's see here. We can go ahead and press, not timer. Let me see here. 24-hour set. Let's see here. Yeah, see there's AM. So this is probably going to be AM. This would be your 12-hour set because it is showing AM. All right, so whenever you press that and make sure that it's AM, then when it clicks over to 12 p.m., 1 p.m., it will show 12 p.m., 1 p.m. If you have that disengaged, it's probably just going to go in that normal military time. All right, so that's pretty much the setting. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off the phone and I'm going to go ahead and set up the Wi-Fi, and then you'll see where I can set the Wi-Fi time. And what I'll do is I will, what we could do is we can go ahead and we could set this right here. Let's set the time to being like off just a little bit. So we'll say this is, we'll just go, this is 10. So it's 10:22. All right, so we'll go ahead and set that. We'll make sure that it's all set. So we set this 10 minutes back or 11 minutes back. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll get on my phone and I'll set this up through my phone so that when I come back, this should show a Wi-Fi. It should show a little Wi-Fi icon showing that it is connected to the Wi-Fi and it is now pulling the time from the internet. So let's go ahead and do that. Here you go, right here. If you look on this screen display, it shows that it is connected to Wi-Fi and it is pulling the time from my actual router. Okay, so it's pulling the time from my actual router, which is very cool. You got to go through the whole setup. Just a couple things whenever you do set this up. So the instructions here say you want to press the alarm set and the timer button whenever this is unplugged. All right, so make sure you take the batteries out first. Take the batteries out of this first, of the back, and then unplug it. Press that alarm set button and the timer button at the same time as you plug it in. You'll hear a beep twice, and then it is in pairing mode. Make sure you go in on your phone and you connect to this particular WLAN Wi-Fi connection. So this is going to connect it. So you got to make sure you connect to that. It's like, when your phone is connecting to your router, you want to connect to this first, then go here, go to that address, and then you'll want to set it up with your Wi-Fi SSID, and then you want to enter in your password. Make sure you know your password. I kept entering the wrong password in, and it wasn't connecting for me. And then you want to set the time zone for it, okay? So you'll set the time zone, and then be pretty much set to go, all right? And then once you have it connected, it'll connect, and it'll show this Wi-Fi, and it's showing the time from exactly the internet. So you can see right here on my computer that it is 10:48 a.m. And it is 10:48 a.m. right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just keep filming, and we'll see if the time changes on the computer at the same time that the display changes. So let's kind of see what's going on here. Yeah, you see it right there. It changed to 10:49 a.m. It's 10:49. It changed almost exactly at the same time. So we know that this works. The Wi-Fi works, and you're pretty much set to go.